my god, everyone is just asking the same question. Earning 30 lakhs in India versus 120k in the US. Which option is a better choice? You know what? People often say that $120,000 in the US means you are rich. But I'll tell you a secret. When I first moved here, earning around 120k, it did not make me feel rich at all. It made me feel confused and many times poor. Because just a year before that, I was earning around 30 lakhs in India, and honestly, I did feel happier, freer, and just more in control of my life. But I also felt like the urge to always experience something greater, so I was not entirely fulfilled. So today, let's find out, is moving to the US for higher pay actually worth it? Or staying back in India on a comfortable salary may be a better choice for you. So when I got my first paycheck in the US, it was a great feeling. I felt like, wow, I've made it, but then reality hit. $120,000 sounds like almost 1 crore in Indian rupees, but after taxes, insurance, rent, car payments, groceries, electricity, internet, and so on and so forth, there's a long list. You're actually not left with as much as you would think. So let's break it down. In Texas, like rent alone is $1,500, bills, another utilities is maybe $400, grocery around $400 to $500, car payment maybe around $600 to $800, health insurance another $300. If you do have home loan, student loan, property taxes, most people do, that's another $2,000. And before you know it, you are actually spending almost $5,000 every month. And so what's left with you, it's only like $1,000 in savings, or if you're very good with savings, then maybe another 1,000 for you. So yes, you do earn more, but you also spend way more than you imagine. In India, for all the same expenses, I think I would be paying somewhere around $1,000 to maybe $1,500, assuming I live a very lavish lifestyle. But still, in India, you would still save almost 40% of your income, whereas in the US, you would probably save maybe 20 to 25%, which is also not that bad. And that's one difference that is, of course, very important for some people. But is money all are we going to consider today? Of course not. You know what I miss sometimes? I do miss that feeling of belonging. So I've been here almost 5 years now, and when I earned in India, I lived with my family. I was paying no rents. I was doing Blinkit all the time. I was ordering food all the time, and I was even going out and eating at 5-star restaurants on like a normal routine basis. I had so much help at home, my friends were close, and life was just truly comfortable. But here in the US, it's a little different. Life is very efficient, so you do everything yourself, like cooking, cleaning, driving, planning, and whatever else you need to do to survive. So it basically like grows you internally. So it's not that bad, but it is definitely different, and it keeps you very, very busy. And it's like trading your convenience for a future of independence, if that makes sense. And if I talk about careers, definitely that's one of the reasons people do come here a lot, because it's very progressive. There are so many opportunities you can try, and you can grow in any field you want. You can basically switch your career anytime. One day, you're doing marketing, another day you're doing coding. So it's like so varied here. And I personally I'm someone who's a fan of variety, so that's just for me. But yeah, education in general is very diverse, so it's just beyond that theory. And culture is also one of like respect, kindness, structure. So sometimes I wonder, did I make a fair trade? Is this the dream life for me? And my answer for my life, looking at my circumstances today, I would say it's very right for me. Maybe minus the festivities time. But if you've moved abroad, you probably know that exact feeling, the pride that you've made it here. It is kind of mixed with that, quite ache of missing home, and that's the trade-off you have to make. But I've realized, that earning in dollars does not automatically mean like you'll get a better life. You have to really work for it. It means you have to think bigger, but also really work hard. Just because you come here doesn't mean a better life will fall into your lap automatically. You also have to make a lot of effort. You have to go through a tough process in order to make it here. Yes, in India, I had time, I had people, but I also had like society pressure. I had emotions everywhere around me. Sometimes just too much emotion, which I didn't need. Here, I have structure, stability, there's consistent growth, there's less judgment, but also less connection. So when people really ask me, Tanu, should I move to the US? Will my life be better there? So I can only say that if you are moving just for money, you will probably make money with time, but you will feel like there'll be something missing always. But if you're moving like for growth, for a different type of an experience that you've never had before, if you've not lived alone or independently, if you're looking for a bigger dream that feels very personal to you, then it's, I would say, definitely worth a try, a good challenge for you, because it's true that there are great opportunities in this country, but it'll also test your, patience and identity. So basically, only you can decide that which one matters more to you. So my real answer would be, when I earned like 30 lakhs in India, I could afford almost everything I wanted. When I earned around 120 in the US, I could finally afford to like dream bigger than just a paycheck. But if I had to choose between the two, I would go for the latter. But for you, I would say it depends on what kind of life you want to build. Do you want like comfort, or do you want growth? Do you want like familiarity, or do you want like a transformation? So if you're someone right now debating whether to move or to stay, hope this helps. Tell me what matters more to you, like money or meaning, and what other thoughts came across while you were listening to this video. And whatever you choose, just make sure it's something that makes your heart feel full and not just your bank account or anything else that is also irrelevant. So if this made you think differently, hit that like button, and if you want to have more honest conversations, do subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos where I give budgeting tips and career tips and everything else that you need to thrive here in the US. Signing out for now. See you in the next one. Bye.